Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I am the introverted reader, and me and my fluffy headband are back once again for another video. Obviously this video, you tell by the title, I know I said I was gonna do a certain video this week, but if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know why I decided to change my mind. So yeah, basically it was going to be a Fourth Wing discussion video, but we're not going to talk about Fourth Wing anymore on this channel or anything to do with it ever again. So with that out of the way, I'm going to talk instead about 10 books that I would like to get to in 2024. I've been seeing a lot of people do this, but what they've been doing is like 24 books for 2024. I didn't pick out 24. I just picked out 10 because I feel like 10 is an attainable number. So with that in mind, cheers, hydrate. Go get yourself some water and hydrate. And apologies for my voice if I sound a bit raspy. Got a bit of a nasty cough and beg your pardon, it will not leave me alone. But with that in mind, I'm going to talk about these books that I have sitting here next to me. There's some middle grade in here. There's some adult fantasy. There's a mixture. There's a mixture. So the first three are technically middle grades. And the first one is The Lost Girl King by Catherine Doyle. There she is there. Isn't she lovely? Now, you've probably seen me hold this up a couple times. I feel like I've been meaning to read this for a while, but it's basically, it's about these two siblings, Amy and Liam, and they go to stay with their grandparents for the summer out in the west of Ireland. And basically they, on the hunt for adventure, they stumble across a waterfall between worlds, the entrance to the land of eternal youth. So there's that. I think this might be part of a series. I'm not wholly sure, but I've read Catherine Doyle before. Well, technically, because she co-wrote the Twin Crowns series with Catherine Webster. So yeah, and we love supporting Irish authors in this household. So yeah, there's that. I'll just put her there. The next one is Show Us Who You Are by Elle McNichol. There she is there, isn't she lovely? Now, this one I'm a bit nervous to read because there's a certain chapter in this, that chapter 13, that everyone that's read it is just like, oh, chapter 13 destroyed me. And I don't... Like, I already have my big chunky fantasy books to rip out my heart. Like, why does a middle grade have to do that? But anyway, I don't know what this is about. I think it's about like friendship and, like discovering new friendships and, finding that one friend that allows you to just be yourself. They don't want anything from you or something like that. I think so. And I think a little bit of touch of science fiction, maybe, but you know what? I'll read it at some stage and I will let you know, hopefully either next month or the month after, hopefully. The next one, it's a little bit of like a middle grade classic, and it's Northern Lights by Philip Pullman. I have these lovely editions. I'll show you the whole thing. I have these lovely editions of these books. I have all three in these lovely editions, but I've never ever read them. Now, I've watched many an adaptation of this. I remember watching a movie adaptation of this. Daniel Craig was in it and Nicole Kidman was in it. I don't even think I watched it all the way through. I think I remember seeing like bits and pieces of it. And I know that the BBC has done a TV adaptation of it, which I did watch a little bit of, and I did quite enjoy, because Lin-Manuel Miranda was in it, and I love him. But yeah, I've never read the books. And I think it's only fair, because this is almost, like, would you consider this a classic? I think so. But yeah, it's basically about our girl, what's our girl's name? Lyra. And she is an orphan, supposedly, and I think like her father left her like a golden compass or something, and yeah, and there's polar bears that wear armor, and that's really, you know, like bits and pieces of it I remember, not the whole thing, but God willing, hopefully soon I will read it very, very soon. Now, the next two books, sorry, the next two books, these two, you didn't see anything. I'm not actually going to show you because I want to read these for, you know, the video series that I do where I read a favorite author's like backlist. Like I read books, you saw nothing, by a favorite author that I've never read before, and these two are from an author that I really, really adore, and I've never read them, and but I want to do another video. I want to do another one of those videos. So that's them there. I'll put them down before I accidentally show you. So I will be reading these, hopefully. I know I keep saying that about every single one, but I'm gonna make a plan. I'm telling you now, I'm gonna make a plan either next month or the month after to have these two and a third one, which I'm just gonna read on my Kindle, read by, you know, because I love doing those types of videos, and I feel like I haven't done one in ages. Like the last one I did was like way in the summer last year. So there's those two. The next two are big old chunky boys. The first one, The City of Dusk by Tara Sim. Now, this is the Fairy Loot edition that I got like ages ago last year. It came in the adult Fairy Loot box, which I'm not subscribed to anymore. Just because I wanted to save myself 20 quid, you know what I mean? And this is a lovely, lovely edition. It's got the ribbon bookmark thing, which I'll probably just end up sitting here playing with while I'm talking to you. But I have owned this for a minute, and I feel like I would really, really enjoy it if I just shut up and got it read already. It's a fantasy, and it just says here, the four realms, life, death, light, and darkness all converge on the City of Dusk, ruled by the four noble houses of Nexus. But the gods have withdrawn their favor from the once vibrant and thriving city, and without it, all the realms are dying. So, fantasy, gods, you know, just, it looks very dark, you know, and the sequel for this is like out and all, and I would have got it, but I would have felt like a real imposter if I, you know, got it when I haven't read this one. So, and again, hopefully next month or the month. So if you see some of these on my TBR for next month, don't be surprised. They're all gonna fall over. Okay, now this I'm ashamed. I'm honestly ashamed. Yeah, this has been, you know, guys, I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm still utterly terrified. I'm utterly terrified of this book because, again, huge. It is a tome. And, you know, so many people have loved it. And I'm just scared that I'm either going to not like it or I'm going to start reading it and end up DNFing it because I feel stupid. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like the dark academia fad has died down a little bit. So maybe this is the perfect time for me to actually, you know, get into it. So I might force myself to read this next month. So again, if you see this on the March TBR, it's going to happen really soon. It's going to happen. Now, the last three. Emma by, I nearly said Juno Dawson. Jane Austen. There she is. Isn't she lovely? Yeah, so this is the only Jane Austen book that I own. I've never ever read Jane Austen. I've watched a lot of adaptations of Miss Austen's works. I watched the movie adaptation of this and I loved it. Yeah, and I blame Bridgerton, honestly. Like, Bridgerton ignited my love for period dramas. Anyway, so Emma has been staring me in the face for a long time, and she's just like, like, when is it, like, so, and I feel like Emma is a good Jane Austen book to start with. I feel like, so again, if you see any of these on the March TBR, again, don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. Have you read Emma? Is she a good Jane Austen one to start with? Let me know. I'm a bit terrified of reading classics, if I'm being honest. So last two. She Who Became the Sun by Shelley Parker Chan. There is the lovely cover. Isn't she gorgeous? Now, and again, been on the TBR for a minute, and I keep looking at it and thinking, I need to read that. I need to read that. Because I believe this is a trans author. And I believe there is trans representation in this book. So it's only right that I read it, because we need to read more books by trans authors, and I need to, you know, I just need to read more books by trans authors. That's just it. And this one is about a girl whose brother goes away to war, I believe, but then he dies, and then she ends up taking his place. Like, she disguises herself as like her brother and ends up going into the military herself, and that's all I know. That's all I know, and that's all I need to know, but I will hopefully get to that soon. And the last one, Girl, Goddess, Queen by B. Fitzgerald. Look at that. This absolutely gorgeous. I need to show you this whole thing. And bright pink sprayed edges. I got this in Waterstones, and whenever the girl was ringing it up for me, she was like, this book is stunning. I thought she meant the words inside, and hopefully the words inside are stunning. But the actual book itself, hold on, let me see. I don't really like doing this, but see, look at that. Look at this. Are you kidding? And obviously the pink sprayed edges. It's not signed, I don't think. No, it's not. But you know what? That's fine. And the end pages, they're exactly the same on both sides. But like the end pages, are you kidding? So yeah, I don't know anything about this other than it's meant to be. Is that the right way around? I think so. Yeah. All I know about this is that it's meant to be like a Hades and Persephone type situation. Thousands of years ago, the gods told a lie. Persephone wasn't taken to hell. She jumped. She jumped. You jump, I jump, right? So yeah, I really, really want to read this. It's been a while since I've read like a Greek mythology type book, frankly. The last few ones that I've read have kind of let me down a little bit. But this one, I feel like I might really, really enjoy. But yeah, it still has sticker residue on it, because there was a sticker right here and I got it off and there's still sticker residue on it. How do you get sticker residue off of a dust jacket without damaging it? Please let me know. But yeah, that's the last one. And those are all books. Well, 10 books at least off my TBR that I hope to get to this year, hopefully. Again, I'm covering up the ones that I'm going to be doing the author's backlist video for. So yeah, here they all are, all in their splendor. So yeah, if any of these caught your eye and you're thinking, oh, I would love to read that for the book club, let me know which one. And what books do you plan on reading that have been on your backlist for a long time that you want to read this year? Ooh, have you read any of these? And will I enjoy them? So yeah, that's it for all the books I want to talk about. Yes, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And all of my socials are down below as always. My Twitter, follow me over there. My TikTok and my Instagram. Over on my Instagram, I have a fundraiser going for the Palestine Children Relief Fund. So if you could go over there and help out, I've already donated, so it would be a real help. If any of you could, the smallest of donations would definitely go a long way. And yeah, subscribe if you are new, and ring the bell so you know whenever I post. My next video will be up over the weekend. Hope you're all having a good day. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.